Hello and welcome to Crypto Exposed. So, just found a quick tweet here on Twitter, and you might remember this company because I did do a video on them a little while back, and so just got a quick update for you guys, and I thought I would show it to you guys because I think it's quite important that you see this, and I think again it's something that will show just how good the Hedera network is going, and just in regards to some of the adoption that's going on. So this is from the Diamond Standard, and they're basically a company that are tokenizing diamonds on the Hedera ledger. And I think this needs to be fully understood how big this can be, especially for Hedera and ultimately HBAR, right? Tokenizing something like diamonds, like when you think about how big of a commodity diamonds are, think about the kind of money that can flow in through diamonds, okay? Whether it's people just wanting to buy them for investment purposes, or if they want to just hold them to ultimately at some point redeem it for an actual diamond, whatever. Yeah, it could be for vanity purposes, whatever. But what this allows is for more of the general retail public to get involved with diamonds, right? Because when you tokenize an asset like a diamond, you don't always have to be able to just buy one diamond anymore. What they can do, they can actually fractionalize it. So you might only be able to buy a third of a diamond, but that's okay. You've not got to think anymore like, I need to be able to buy at least one diamond, so I have to save up. It might be that, hey, I can only afford to put this much into it, so I'm just going to buy, let's say I've got $100. It's not enough to buy a full diamond, but let me just buy $100 worth of a diamonds. So it will just give me basically a percentage of that diamond that I would own. And so the average person can now invest in diamonds and haven't got to have the full budget of having to buy 4 diamonds. So this is huge, right? And I don't think this has been stated enough, just how big this is. Because again, this is more money flowing on Hedera network, which is ultimately driving value through HBAR. So I'll just quickly show you what they've said. To tokenize on the Hedera network, Diamond Standard uses the Hedera Token Services, in brackets HTS, which ensures that each diamond commodity token truly represents either a Diamond Standard coin or Diamond Standard bar, and that the ownership of the diamond commodity token is directly linked to the ownership of the physical diamonds. So I've now just actually got the link here of the article that they've posted in the tweet, and this is just the next thing that I wanted to show you because it's showing you what their next steps are. So this is the part that I just want to get to as well. After seeing the success of the tokenization of their commodity offerings on the Hedera network, the team at Diamond Standard are very excited about the launch of their latest diamond investment option, BitCarbon. BitCarbon is a fungible token based on Diamond Standard's physical coins and bars. The BitCarbon token is backed by a dynamic pool of the commodity and enables fractional investment opportunities. For example, a single Diamond Standard physical coin will be worth 5,000 BitCarbon, and a physical bar will be worth 50,000 BitCarbon. BitCarbon is intended to be an alternative to traditional stablecoins, which are subject to seemingly continuous regulatory pressure, but with some critical differences. BitCarbon, the Diamond Standard commodities, and the associated blockchain-based digital assets are offered, issued, and administered by Diamond Standard Limited under a Digital Asset Business Act license, and that's in brackets the DARPA license, granted by the Bermuda Monetary Authority. As part of their regulatory required oversight, Diamond Standard Limited is internally audited by Deloitte. Diamond Standard is currently engaging with the Hedera ecosystem, including wallet providers and digital exchanges, in order to ensure the most expedient, convenient, and secure way to make Bitcarbon available on the Hedera network. This will help capture the interest of an even larger number of buyers and sellers of Bitcarbon, and bring the opportunity of investing in diamonds to the broader market. Diamond Standard have truly unlocked the investment potential of diamonds and are well positioned to continue their growth. Wow, really big there, really big. And just one part I really wanted to highlight is right at the beginning of the article. After seeing the success of the tokenization of their commodity offerings. So again, it just shows you that this has actually been a proven success. So this is what I mean, like they can see that this works. So they're continuing to grow their adoption. They're continuing to see how they can make it more accessible and how they can continue to grow their business via the adoption, right? And as you can see, everything that they've just said in the article pretty much reiterates what I just said earlier. This is why this is such a big deal. And you know, diamonds are something that a lot of people want, right? You get a lot of the upper class, so you've not got to necessarily just think about it for the people who can't, you know, afford to get into diamonds. That's great because now they will have access to this market. But what about the people who have got money? You know, because one of the things that I've always said in terms of like looking after diamonds and stuff like that is just security alone. You know, you might not want to keep it in your house. You might be thinking, well, what if I lose the diamonds in my house, or what if I get robbed? So having these on a tokenized version means you've still got the actual diamond. You still own one of these diamonds, but you haven't actually got to store it anywhere. You know, it's just represented as a token. And so that just makes life a lot easier for people who may not want to have the physical diamond there for whatever reason. Because some people do just buy diamonds just to invest in them, right? They just keep them as an investment. So not everybody may want the actual physical diamonds in their possession. And as I said earlier, it allows for obviously the smaller people who may not have the same kind of budget to get involved as well. So again, as I say, the fact that this is already going on and this is happening just shows how it is going ahead. Like, you know, you will see property being tokenized, gold tokenized, etc. All these things, they're all coming. It's all happening. But the fact that you're seeing this right now, and you can see that Diamond Standard are now moving on to their next plan to continue with this adoption, just shows you again how well this is going and how well Hedera is performing its use case. So again, this is utility for Hedera, which to me, utility is what's going to win the day when it comes to the real cryptos that are here to stay. It's going to be utility. Cryptos that don't really serve any purpose, what reason they're going to have to stay here long term? Right? What reason will they have to survive? But the coins that actually serve a purpose is what's going to make people want to continue to use them. Right? So great news in my opinion. But what do you guys think? Do you think this is good news for Hedera and ultimately HBAR? Do you think this is the kind of thing that will really drive up the price, or do you not really think this is going to make much of a difference? Let me know your thoughts, guys. I'd be interested to hear. Thank you very much for watching this. If you did like it, please remember to drop a comment, like, and subscribe. But until next time, take care.